Alright, so tonight we're going to begin the SFMA movement screening. So first I'm going to have Taylor do cervical flexion, so she's going to try and touch her chin to her chest. So, alright, she touched her chin to her chest, so that is functional, non-painful. Does it hurt?
No.
It's non-painful. Now we're going to do cervical extension, so can you turn to the side for me so the camera can see it? And try and lean your head back as far as you can. Alright, is that painful?
No.
Alright, cool. Relax. That's functional, non-painful as well. Alright, now Taylor, face the camera. Can you look to the right and try and touch your chin down to your clavicle? She's touching mid-clavicle, so that's functional. Does it hurt?
No.
It's non-painful. Do the other side as well. She's also touching mid-clavicle. It's functional. Does it hurt?
No.
It's non-painful. Good. So the next test you're going to be doing is upper extremity movement. So you're going to try and touch your opposite shoulder with your right arm. Yeah, I can try. Alright, so she's touching the inferior angle of her scap, so that's functional. Does it hurt?
No.
It's non-painful. Can you do that with the other arm as well? She's also touching the inferior angle, so it's functional. Does that hurt?
No.
Non-painful. Now can you try and touch the top of your shoulder right here? Alright, does that hurt?
No.
Alright, it's functional, non-painful. And can you do the other side now? And does that hurt?
No.
It's functional, non-painful. Can you turn around and face the camera? We're going to be doing lumbar flexion. So can you just bend down and touch your toes? Alright, she's touching her toes. Does that hurt?
No.
Alright, so that's functional, non-painful. Now can you have your hands above your head and just lean back as far as you can? Alright, does that hurt?
No.
Alright, that's functional, non-painful as well. Alright, now we're going to do lumbar rotation, so can you have your arms out and twist? Alright, hips are breaking 50, shoulders are breaking 50 degrees. Does that hurt?
No.
Alright, that's functional, non-painful. And can you do the other way? Does that hurt?
No.
Alright, she's also breaking 50 both ways, and that's functional, non-painful. Next, we're going to be doing the single leg balance, or stance. So stand on one of your feet for 10 seconds. With this test, you're looking to see if they fall or break height. Alright, you can stop. Did that hurt?
No.
Alright, so that was functional and non-painful. Can you do it again on that same foot?
The same one?
Yeah, and close your eyes. You want to make sure with your eyes closed that you stabilize them because they could fall. Okay, stop. Did that hurt?
No.
Alright, well you fell a couple times, so I'm going to say that was dysfunctional, non-painful.
Okay.
Can you do it on the other leg now?
Eyes open.
Eyes open. Can you put your hand on your hips too, by the way? Alright, stop. Did that hurt? Alright, so she didn't lose her balance, so that's functional, non-painful. Can you do that again with your eyes closed? Alright, stop. Alright, so did that hurt?
No.
Alright, well you lost your balance, so that's dysfunctional, non-painful. The last test we're going to be doing is the deep overhead squat test. So can you have your arms above your head? And can you go into a squat? Alright, can you come to the side over here? So she's got forward flexion of the spine. You can stand up, Taylor.
Okay.
So that's something that you don't want to have is forward flexion, or forward flexion, so that's dysfunctional. Did that hurt?
No.
It's non-painful. And that concludes the video. Alright, so we're going to be doing a second part to the SFMA screening. So I'm going to have Lance try and touch his chin to his chest for cervical flexion. Good, you got there. Alright, so he touched his chin to his sternum. What, did that hurt?
No.
Alright, so that was functional, non-painful. Can you try and go into cervical extension? So I want you to bring your head all the way back and look at the ceiling. He's parallel with the ground. You can relax. Did that hurt?
No.
That's functional, non-painful. Can you do cervical rotation and flexion? So you're gonna try and touch your chin turn your head and touch your chin. He's touching the midline of his clavicle, so that's functional. Does that hurt?
No.
So that's non-painful. And can you do it with the other side as well? Good. Wait, can you try that one more time? Okay, good. his shoulder didn't rise up, so it didn't compensate. So that's functional. Did that hurt?
No.
Alright, so that's not painful. Now we're going to be doing the upper extremity screening. So can you try and take your arm and touch the opposite shoulder? Use the back of your hand. Alright, he's touching the inferior angle of his scap, so that's functional. Did that hurt? Non-painful. Can you do that with the other side as well? Does that hurt?
No.
Alright, that's functional, non-painful, because he was also touching the inferior angle of his scap. Can you try and take his arm and touch the back of your shoulder? Alright, he's touching the spine of his scap, so that's functional. Does that hurt? Alright, non-painful. Can you do that with the other side as well? Alright, he's touching the spine of his scap again, so that's functional. Did that hurt? So then non-painful. Alright, now we're going to do the multi-segmental flexion. So you're going to try and bend over and touch your toes. Does that hurt?
No.
Alright, good. That's functional, non-painful. He was able to touch his toes. Now I want you to have your arms up and lean back. Alright, good. You can relax. That's functional. Did that hurt? No. Non-painful. Alright, next we're going to be doing the multi-segmental rotation. So he's just going to have his arms out, and he's going to turn and try and face the back wall, see if his hips and arms break 50. His arms break 50, but it doesn't look like his hips do. Does that hurt?
No.
Alright, so that's dysfunctional, non-painful. Can you try that with the other side? That's better. His shoulders break and his hips break, so that's functional. Does that hurt?
No.
Non-painful. So now we're going to move on to the single leg stance. Can you stand on one of your legs for me with your hands on your hips? Alright, can you... Never mind, you're good. Hold it right there. You're looking to see if they break balance or if they drop in height. Alright, you can relax. Did that hurt? Alright, cool. That was functional, non-painful. We're going to do that again on the same foot with your eyes closed. You want to make sure you can stand behind your patient to stabilize them, because this is hard. And stop. Alright, so he lost his balance a few times at the beginning, so I'm going to say that's dysfunctional. Did that hurt?
Nope.
It's not painful. Can we do that with your other foot now? Alright, eyes open first, hands on hips. Alright, you can stop. Alright, he didn't lose his balance, so that was functional. Did that hurt at all?
No.
Non-painful. Alright, can you do that one more time with your eyes closed? Making sure you're stabilizing your patient if they fall. Alright, stop. Alright, he didn't lose his balance. Did that hurt?
No.
Alright, that's functional, non-painful. For the last test, we're going to be doing the deep overhead squat. So you're going to have your arms up, feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to go into a squat. Alright, can you bring the camera over here? Hold that for a second, Lance.
Yeah.
Alright, you're good? So when he went down, his spine went into flexion, which is dysfunctional. His arms stayed flexed, but it was just that his spine went forward. So that means it's dysfunctional. Did that hurt?
No.
Alright, so it's dysfunctional, non-painful.